There we go. Whoa, look at the end! Jeez. Hey guys, welcome back to Corridor Simulator 2019. I'm AJ, and I'm recording this almost immediately after I put up part 12. So I have to give a gigantic shout out to El Gordo. Check out his channel. He had no subscribers before, but he's been doing walkthroughs of this game. He or she, so apologies if I've made an assumption on that one. But please, I'm going to put up a sort of screenshot of his or her page on this one. Just check it out. Honestly, there's so much content on there right now. They're doing new games all the time. They deserve some attention as well. So please, if you have a chance, please go over there, especially if you like this game and if you like what I've been doing with it. Go check out their walkthrough, subscribe to them, let them know I've sent you, because we all need to help each other in this community. And the reason I'm shouting out El Gordo right now, because they contacted me, they left a message on my last video and it said this. Press O and track the mission. The marker will be near Bether. I flew around a multiplayer server for over a day before I worked out the mission needed to be tracked. Honestly, biggest facepalm right there. So I did exactly what they said. I went back to the objective screen. I click on Track Sound of Silence. I go to the ship panel and I go to here. And wouldn't you know, there it is. Recall coordinates. Honestly, how dumb am I? Hello, Hellion. Alright, here we go. It's a few seconds away now before we get to the recall coordinates. This is the story! We found the story! Boom. What's that? Search the derelicts. I will search the derelicts, that's fine. Meow. Recall coordinates. Oh, it's getting very close. Hello. Wait, is that an Argus? Wait. What have I just seen? I have just seen something. This, I'm about to highlight on the screen, is an Argus, or an Argus, or Argos, or whatever it is, or Sainsbury's. Wait, is this a new ship that we have here now? Right, let's get onto the stereo piece first and see what's going on. Because I'm still using cheats in this game, I'm going to have to do funny things with this. Hold on! There we go. Right, moving on up. Wait, let me just have a quick gander at where this... Wait, hang on. I think I can see it from here, actually. 5.6 kilometers. There is a new ship. Okay. Let's get on to this one. Recall coordinates. So the recall coordinates are in here. So this is the back of the ship. Oh, hang on. Lights. This is very similar to what we had before then. Look at all the weathering on this thing. Zero grav. If you're using Substance Painter, then I like it. I like what you're doing. Right, let's get a little tush on the ship and see what's going... Wait, we don't know what's going to be in there yet, so it could be a pistol opportunity. So we'll have to look to see. Alright, so we're in. So let's get ourselves on here and see what's going on. So, very similar to the place that we already searched once before. But no idea what to expect right now. That's different. Is there a gun? No gun? Okay, so very, very similar. There's a suit here. EVA suit. There's these things we don't need because, like I say, I am cheating. Theona's logs are right there. So Theona was on this ship. Right, what does it say?
So that's how it all went down. The sunset was months in advance. They sent a massive station on a collision course. Then both boarded Knossos and crippled the place from the inside. When the virus was activated, Knossos was less than 2 hours from collision. The old man expected Sons would use Hellion's glare as a cover, but he barely had any time to react. So he made a call to take out the incoming station. He bought AltCorp just enough time to evacuate, while the debris rained around them. God only knows how many died in that hell. The debris fields escalated, and when Knossos was hit for the second time, Bether became a no-fly zone. AltCorp had no choice but to abandon it. And Deadwolf used all this chaos to quietly slip off the station. Alright. The survivors was evacuated to Aridil, most likely to Fort Bellerophon. So that's where I'm going as well. If I stay here a minute longer, I'll go mad. I just hope the ship can get me there. It's barely holding as it is.
Okay, let's just revisit a few points that we've learned from that. So that's how it all went down. The Suns set this months in advance. They sent a massive station on a collision course. Deadwolf boarded the Knossos and crippled the place from the inside. When the virus was activated, Knossos was less than 2 hours from collision. Okay, so the old man who's the old man? The old man expected Suns would use Hellion's glare as a cover, but he barely had any time to react, so he made a call to take out the incoming station. So, Deadwolf got on one of the stations and set that to collide with the Knossos. So Knossos was really, really important to the operation then. And by the time anyone realized, it was really, really late. So the commander, the old man, whoever it is, destroyed the oncoming station, because there's nothing else to do, and that bought AltCorp just enough time to evacuate while the debris rained around them. Okay, so they destroyed the station so it didn't hit with maximum impact to get enough people off the station before the Knossos was almost completely destroyed. Let's have a look. So when Knossos was hit for the second time, Bethard became a no-flight zone. Okay, so it went around another time and just pretty much destroyed the Knossos operation. And Deadwolf used the chaos to quietly slip off the station. So when everyone was trying to do everything, he disappeared. Alright, the survivors evacuated to Eridil, most likely to Fort Bellerophon, Bellermo. So that's where I'm going as well. If I stay here a minute longer, I'll go mad. Right, so that's where they've gone. They've gone to Eridil, Fort Ballerina. So that's where we're going next. That's fine by me. Okay, so this is the next thing I have to get to, and if I sound a little bit bunged up, it's because I paused earlier on, went out, did some things with my bike, tried to fix it, and then I have now suddenly come down with, like, some disgusting version of hay fever or whatever. So this is a new ship called the Argus or something. I think it's the Argus. This is a new ship. That appears to be open. Outer door? Ooh, you make pretty noises. Alright, so, first things first, we need to fix it. Right, I think that is everything I need to do on the outside. So let's get myself in and see what it looks like on the inside. Welcome to the new ship. This will carry us to the great beyond. Bye, therapies. You will be missed. Aww. Let's go down here and fix it. Right, what in here needs fixing? Lots needs fixing. Right, so I think that's everything taken care of. So let's now claim the ship as ArtCeptual. That's not how you spell it. There you go, ship emblem, grumpy cat, of course. So the reason I've come back to the Haven is because I couldn't find any of the, I'll show you actually. There. These I have to click on, little quest markers, little quest terminals, and I couldn't think of one, other than on the Knossos ruins, but I didn't fancy going to those. So that's why I'm here, to click on this one and see what it is. Shattered Dreams. Right, so Shattered Dreams says this. Look for Theona's logs at Fort Bellerophon. Go to Fort and Iridil system and find out how Captain Dimberger and Admiral Sandy dealt with Sons of Earth. Where is the place we have to go? Fort Bellerophon. That's where we have to go. So let's head out there. Let's see what this is going to be like then with the new warp cell. Literally 12 minutes. Right. Oh, just been watching a lot of. Are you kidding? So what's interesting about this section of the story is this actually goes into detail now about what we did to try to defeat the Sons of Earth, or what the next steps were. Which is interesting, because as I understand it, they boarded the project, disguised as somebody else, or at least the paperwork said that he was somebody else, got to the checkpoint, stormed the checkpoint, got onto the Hellion project, sabotaged the Knossos habitat, released the virus onto the system. Don't know who the old man is at this stage. Made it so that the another station would collide with the Knossos. They couldn't detect it soon enough, so they had to destroy it. Then the debris went around a second time, and in the intervening time, they evacuated the team from the AltCorp sort of section of the operation, which apparently we like. AltCorp is good. And so then the debris came around a second time and just kept destroying things all the time. And then there were simultaneous explosions around Everest, I think. Similar sorts of attacks around Everest. And then everyone moved off to the Iridal system to try to recoup what they had left in terms of resources. And then Deadwolf, being the guy in charge of the Sons of Earth movement, disappeared. Don't know where he is. But this here... There we go. Straight away you can see we have to check the log. Excellent. That's what we like. Let me just save this really quickly because it is lagging. There we go. Whoa, look at the end! Note to self. Engines accelerate really darn quick. Right, so this is Fort Bellerophon. What makes it a fort then? This accelerates really darn quick. Right, so let's check the log. Fantastic. What makes it a fort? Right, let's get on there and see what's happening, because at this stage, I haven't found a single living person yet. Ow, my head. And what I'm worried about is if this Deadwolf person is still alive, then he's done a really good job at killing everyone. That was a hefty old chunky piece right there. Small debris, you kidding me? That's not small, that thing's gigantic. Let's get in there. And because I'm getting worried about having not seen anyone, I'm just going to pull my gun out and see what happens. Thought that shadow was somebody else for a second. Alright, so this is Fort Bellerophon. It's dark. Ooh, what's this? What's this section of things? What's in here? I like these racks. I do like what they're doing with the design of the game. No such thing as unauthorized access. What are you on about? I have a hacking tool. What are you on about? So how do I... Oh. What's that about unauthorized access? I'm in. Right. So let's get this hacking tool again. Hack this panel there. Open this door. Check the call log. Right, now we're outside again. So where's the call log? The other section. Okie dokie. So how do I get into that section then? Boop. Bounce my head off a door. Please open, please. Kisses keys, open please. I'm sideways. Does that help too? It's like human Tetris. Oop, it's open. Alright. It's a gun. Cool boxes. I like these boxes. It's kind of cool. Turrets. Locked as well. Not for long, I suggest to you. Alright, and we're getting in. That section, there we go. Here we go. Right, Skyline Defense Solutions. Don't know what that is right now, but it looks pretty big. Might be a turret. Here we go. Next part of the story. It's only taken, I don't know how long to get here.
The old man called an emergency meeting. But what the hell was the Expedition Command doing all this time? They should have woken us up. Well, at least the Admiral responded immediately. I need to see what he and the old man talked about. Where's the main security console around here?
Okay, alright. This is Captain Dimberger of the Altair Corporation. As some of you may have heard already, Knossos construction site has been devastated in an unprecedented attack by Sons of Earth extremists. Therefore, I'm now calling for an emergency meeting of the Expedition Command personnel, effective immediately. Main command. This is different, I like this. Hello, gun. So it must be here then, as this looks like command. Blah, 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 blah. Would you look at what I just found? I just found the intro screen. Read the email. Project contingency. This is the opening screen. I was thinking actually every time I loaded it up, would we ever get to this sort of screen? Interesting. So who is it that's at that monitor then?
Just as I thought. Admiral Sandy even confirmed that the Suns could evade SDS sensors. So he and Dimberger then looked for a workaround. And looking at the data, their plan wasn't half that bad. AltCorp's infrastructure and manpower, backed by SDS's tech and expertise? By installing Hermes surveillance gear on AltCorp's outposts, they could create a large sensor grid, and one that could cover all of Hellion. If done right. I have the codes, but I'll need the data from each post. Time to get going.
Right. So as you can see on the top right there, there are 5 objectives to do. I'm not going to be able to complete Shattered Dream in this one, but there are 5, and I will do... Oh, well, I'll do all the next 5 in the next episode. At least I hope to. But yeah, we've managed to make it onto the Bellerophon. This is the opening screen bit. Sorry it's taken a bit of time to get here, but again, massive, massive shout out to El Gordo. Again, thank you ever so much for commenting on my last video. Really, really appreciate that. If it wasn't for the fact that you told me that I'd overlooked how to track the mission, I probably wouldn't have gotten here as quickly as I did. So if you guys are enjoying this one, please let me know in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you next week at Monday, 5 PM GMT, when I complete, hopefully, these next 5 steps under Shattered Dreams. See you then.